The idea was to just push the pace, chop that leg. I got these big, strong legs with good, heavy leg kicks. And I wanted
UFC is Rome.
took away some of his mobility, and I could dance around a little more. Luckily, we both just got too tired to dance, and I got better head movement.
My man, that was a fantastic performance. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Parker Porter.
And a big night for the state of Connecticut. It was William Knight earlier and Parker Porter extending his UFC
Kara, I love you, baby. I see you soon.
winning streak to 2. All right, well, before we close the book on the month of August, we will get to the Season 5 premiere of Dana White's Contender Series, which will air live on Tuesdays exclusively on ESPN Plus here now.
Big things. The UFC contract means to me everything. It's my whole life.
It's like the truest test any person can do. You know, you're in there one-on-one combat.
MMA is a warrior sport. UFC is Rome.
The type of grit needed to do this work is almost superhuman. There was always a voice in my head that said, I think you got that superhuman grit about you. You have your chance in the octagon to write history.
UFC contract. It's, what it is. It's every kid's dream. I dream about this every night. I dream about all the UFC belt.
I think I was born to do very big things. The UFC contract means to me everything.
It's my whole life. This is 24 hours a day. This is what I'm doing. It's all with one goal. Ultimately, what's on the line is my future. This is everything that you've given.
All these years, all these minutes, all these hours, all the sacrifice, all the blood, injuries.
I'm ready to prove to everyone that I deserve to be here. This is an opportunity to change my life and to change everyone around me's life.
Everybody's fighting for something. What's it really mean to you?
We have one night, 3 rounds to prove that we belong in the UFC. There's one fight in the world. I won't be denied. Winning is not enough on the Contender Series. You have to go out there and you have to put on a show. I want Dana to go, oh, did you see that? People stepping there before each other are going to bring it all that they have because it's been a long road and it's not over yet. It's going to be savage.
Hungriest fighters that want to get that contract more than anybody. And Mo Miller's a big guy who's been
Season
training
5 begins Tuesday, August 31st, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific, live on ESPN Plus. 5 bouts on the card. The featured bout in the light heavyweight division. Azamat Murzakanov, an undefeated Russian, taking on Matej Sheffield, who was to compete last season. Some opponents fell out. He also got sick. Also highlighted at welterweight, A.J. Fletcher, who trains with Dustin Poirier in Lafayette, Louisiana. That is your season premiere lineup, August 31st. And we are happy now, Paulie, to reveal the lineup for episode 3 on September 14th.
Absolutely. I mean, first of all, I cannot wait to be back working the Contender Series. You see the youngest, hungriest fighters that want to get that contract more than anybody. And Mo Miller is a big guy who's been training over at Strong Style with Stipe and those guys. Look out for that one. And just the rest of these cards, man, they're going to be stacked with these contenders who have been training with the top pros already in the UFC.
Right.
And now we're seeing these training partners that we've never heard of before get their shine, get their opportunity, and get that spotlight to go and seek and hunt those contracts on Dana White's Contender Series.
All right, make a note, August 31st, but coming up next here, our co-main event between two men who know their way around a wrestling mat. Here's Laura Sanko with more.
Thank you so much, John. Well, there he is, the UFC Hall of Famer, Clay Guida, bringing the energy with him wherever he goes. Over the course of 30 UFC fights, he's garnered one of the greatest highlight reels in the history of the promotion. And he told me yesterday he feels better than ever and that we are in for another classic, crazy Clay Guida performance tonight. He has a tough test ahead of him, though, in undefeated Danish fighter Mark O. Madsen. The 3-time Olympian always puts his silver medal-winning Greco-Roman wrestling to work, and after a year and a half away from competition, he says he's ready to go out there and go head-to-head with the legend Clay Guida. The can't-miss co-main event is up next on ESPN.
There are a great many things that can be found on the road. Central Oklahoma. Musicians in search of that perfect melody. You'll even discover the center of the universe. You'll find stories of lives led, challenges met, and men who race pigeons. They're all out there waiting to be discovered. All you have to do is follow the road. Phillips 66. Live to the full.
International Fight Week coming up this September. 3 huge matchups on pay-per-view at UFC 266. Volkanovski versus Ortega. Shevchenko versus Murphy for the flyweight title. Also, Nick Diaz is back for his rematch with Ruthless Robbie Lawler, UFC 266, Saturday, September 25th, and available for purchase only on ESPN+. Well, Marco Madsen has battled through so much adversity just to make it here to fight night, but the Olympian is more than ready to show off the power of persistence and then some against the non-stop Clay Guida. Over the course of a 53-fight pro career, Clay Guida has never faced an Olympian. When he does for the first time tonight in the form of Marco Madsen, he likely won't be flustered, because it is also safe to say the 2016 Olympic silver medalist in Greco-Roman wrestling has never faced anyone like Guida.
I feel prepared and I'm excited for this fight, and to be honest, what I'm looking for is to go out there and put on my best performance to date. I'm not wrestling the Olympic silver medalist Marco Madsen. I'm simply fighting the inexperienced mixed martial artist Mark Madsen.
Many would rest on their laurels after an induction into the fight wing of the UFC Hall of Fame, but not Clay Guida, whose February win over Michael Johnson wasn't just his 36th as a pro, but also served as a reminder to the rest of the lightweight division that he's not going anywhere anytime soon.
He calls the Cardio King for a reason, and Mark Madsen's not ready for the heat we're going to put on him. He's going to buckle, and he's going to realize he should have signed up for the Olympics this year.
Unbeaten in 10 professional MMA fights thus far, 3-time Olympian Marco Madsen has done everything possible to get up to speed on his new sport. He's succeeding with a pair of UFC wins over Danilo Belluardo and Austin Hubbard, serving as proof that he is always ready for the next challenge.
I'm going to go out tonight. I'm going to put pressure. I'm going to close the distance. I'm going to rip the head off Clay Guida.
There are a great many things that can be found on the road. The giant blue whale in Central Oklahoma. Musicians in search of that perfect melody. You'll even discover the center of the universe. You'll find stories of lives led, challenges met, and men who race pigeons. They're all out there waiting to be discovered. All you have to do is follow the road. Phillips 66. Live to the full.
Talk to you tomorrow. After a year of going bottomless at home, go bottomless at Red Robin with free refills of crispy bottomless fries by the basketful.
Red Robin.
I was drowning in student loan debt.
Then I discovered SoFi, lower interest rate, my principal is going down.
SoFi is a place where you can start to tackle those money goals today. Have a good day. Hey.
Just think, he'll be driving for real soon. Every new Chevy Equinox comes standard with Chevy Safety Assist, including automatic emergency braking. Find new protection. Find new roads. Chevrolet.
Pretty much anything that you have was delivered by truck.
Our shelves would be virtually empty without the truck drivers.
Pay attention to what you're doing. It's more than just you that you're putting at risk. It's everybody around you.
Give them a lot of room. I think it's very important.
Stay out of the blind spots and the no zones. Just put the phone down and drive.
Watch out for our truck drivers. You know, they're vitally important. Give them their space.
Tailor-made or one-size-fits-all. IBM is helping insurers do both. Using AI on a hybrid cloud helps them predict their clients' needs with personalization and speed.
Every MLB player remembers where it all began. Give us the MLB Little League Classic on Sunday Night Baseball. Angels, Indians. Tonight at 7 on ESPN.
Home is where college football is. So welcome home.
And here is the wildly popular American Clay Guida out of Johnsburg, Illinois. 30 times he has graced that octagon. UFC fight number 31 comes tonight. He has won 9 bonuses in the UFC, last of which, though, came all the way back in 2014 against Tatsuya Kawajiri. He's had a lot of big wins, a lot of finishes, and he believes that his MMA wrestling is going to play a factor tonight against the 3-time Olympian Mark O. Madsen.
Yeah, I mean, this is an MMA fight. This is not a high-level Greco-Roman wrestling match. And Clay has made that very clear. Now, doesn't mean he's going to go out there and be able to beat him up. But he's right. He has got all the experience. He's the veteran in this game. Inside of this octagon, hold on, let's see. We got a patented slap coming up soon, I'm sure. I mean, it's just amazing to me at this age, with this many fights under the belt, he's still more excited than ever to get in here and prove himself. I love that about Clay Guida. There we go. Gotta get cracked here, fellas. There we go.
The brotherly love between Clay and Jason Guida. Tonight's Fighting Spirit stats are sponsored by Cerveza Modelo, and there is the former Strikeforce lightweight champion. His fight with Diego Sanchez in 2009 was inducted in the Hall of Fame in 2019, and most of the elite lightweights are only a degree or two separated from Clay Guida. He has fought everybody, and tonight he'll fight an Olympian for the first time, and that man, Marco Madsen. And if you don't know all that this man has been through, it has been a trying year and a half for this man, to be sure. He broke his jaw in his last win. Titanium plate didn't take, so he had a second surgery. Got COVID-19, wife diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, lost his house. And yet, this man is so mentally strong that he gets back on the proving ground tonight and puts his undefeated record on the line. Here's your tale to take. Clay Guida will be 40 in November. Mark O. Madsen will be 37 next month. Denmark's Madsen taller by an inch. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the introductions for the co-main. Here is Joe Martinez.
Well, fight fans, we are set to go with our co-featured bout this evening. 3 rounds scheduled. This in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's a wrestler standing 5 feet 8 inches tall. Weighing in at the lightweight limit, 156 pounds. In 10 professional fights, he stands perfect with 10 victories and no defeats. Presenting the 3-time Greco-Roman Olympic wrestler and 2016 Olympic silver medalist from Nykøbing Falster, Denmark. Here is the Olympian, Mark O. Madsen! And across the octagon, his opponent fighting out of the red corner. This freestyle fighter stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in officially 155 pounds. This 53-fight veteran holds a record of 36 victories with 17 defeats, presenting the former Strikeforce lightweight champion from Johnsburg, Illinois. Here is Clay the Carpenter Guida! And your referee in charge of the action is Keith Peterson.
Final assignment of the night for the no-nonsense Keith Peterson. There is Marco Madsen, just 3 years full-time in MMA. Did make his pro debut in 2013, but then took what amounted to a 5-year break. This fight clock is brought to you by Modelo. Clay Guida in white, Marco Madsen in red. And Daniel, it was Captain Eric Albarracin that was the impetus for Marco Madsen to join Santino DeFranco and Eddie Cha, the guys at Fight Ready in Arizona.
And you know, Eric Albarracin, man, he has a lot of influence on a lot of these guys. And I don't know why you wouldn't listen to him, because he's had success with the Pitbull Brothers. He's had ultimate success with Henry Cejudo at every single level. So Marco Madsen feels like he's finally got a situation that works for him.
Madsen was humbly impressed with the progress he made in 6 weeks there in Arizona. Talked about his overall IQ and distance management as Guida drops down for some haymakers. Nice knee there from Madsen. Mark's got the clinch. This is where he wants to be. He wants to be in these tie-ups.
And this is where you'll struggle with a Greco-Roman Olympic silver medalist, is when you come close. Because in Greco-Roman wrestling, for everything that you've been told in mixed martial arts in terms of Greco-Roman, it's all about hand fighting in position, being chest to chest, not using your legs, no shots. It is a very, very difficult way to make a living and become a world silver medalist or Olympic silver medalist.
Yeah, we certainly had more freestyle guys, DC, in the UFC.
We sure do.
Greco guys. Mark's tying him up. He's got control of that arm. This is where he wants to be.
Yep, he's got a 2-on-1 here. Trying to stay close to Clay. But as Clay said, this is mixed martial arts. And you see Guida just throwing punches.
Madsen's throwing heat as well right now.
But Clay's just extending punches, right? You can see Madsen hasn't really had to deal with that as much. When he thinks Clay's done, Clay's still throwing.
Good job there from Mark Madsen.
Madsen throws some nasty knees in close, man.
Guida fighting for an underhook. Under 3 minutes here to go, round one. Jared Cannonier, Kelvin Gastelum next in our main event.
Big punches here from Madsen.
Madsen so composed in competition.
I mean, he's seen everything, right, John?
Yeah.
3 Olympic Games, being on that stage.
Madsen applying his championship mindset to all of his recent life challenges. Nice knee again from Madsen. Joey Rodriguez, Danny Castillo joining Jason Guida in the corner of play. Nary a takedown attempt on either side through 3+ minutes.
I was just thinking the same thing. Nobody's attempted a shakedown yet. We've seen Madsen get close to people and launch them. And obviously we know what Clay Guida can do in the wrestling and grappling department. I've coached against Clay Guida before in high school wrestling. Him and Israel Martinez, coached at Montana Catholic. They came to Gilroy to wrestle us. Clay's a really good coach, and coaches with that same energy, right, where he's all over the place.
Yeah, that's Clay no matter what he's doing. He's a wild man. He's coming up short with a lot of these punches right now, though. He's got to try to close that distance, but I think he's worried. If he closes too much distance, gets too close to Mark, he's going to get gripped up. And Madsen's done a really good job with these knees when he's in close, too. He's not just looking for those throws and those takedowns. He's wearing on Clay to the body.
I think Clay surprised him early, but now Madsen has kind of settled back into the fight. But he's loading up bad on these overhand rights.
Yeah, the
Got to
overhand
straighten it up.
much.
Nice combination from Clay, but Madsen raises the guard to prevent those two left-handers from getting through. Fast-paced round one as expected. All right, round two is yours next.
Win gas instantly when you play Wheel of Destiny on the My Phillips 66 app. Just pay for 8 or more gallons of gas to play. Play today and you could be an instant winner. Phillips 66. Live to the full.
investors can't be smart.
UFC Fight Night is presented by Modelo.
Sir, you ready? Sir, you ready?
It's funny, Clay Guida telling us in our fighter meeting that he fishes like he fights. Just cast it all day. Everyone's like, dude, just exercise some patience.
But you know that crazy style has allowed Clay Guida to be in the octagon, what, 30 times now almost?
Yeah, man.
It's crazy.
Nice defense there from Guida. All over that shot attempt from Mark Madsen.
Madsen has this interesting habit of looking off to his left before he strikes.
You saw Clay there, legs go straight, ready to sprawl. It's hard for Clay to really set his feet now because Madsen showed him that takedown attempt.
Nice leg kick there from Clay.
Beautiful job by Madsen to return that strike and then follow up the jab.
Clay starting to loosen up here in the second. Oh.
I heard one of his coaches tell him home run. And I would imagine that's the home run punch.
Home run's probably just code for overhand.
You know those alpha male guys, they got a good overhand. And it comes because you gotta respect the rest. Clay doing really good. Clay's doing a really good job of kicking off of Madsen's jab. Timing it. So when Madsen throws the jab, Clay throws the outside leg kick.
We have seen definite striking improvements from Guida spanning his last 3 fights.
Guida needs to follow that overhand or the home run, so to speak, with a left hook, and I think he'd have some success with it. Good knee to the body again from Madsen.
This is what Madsen needs to do. He needs to be close. Throwing knees, getting tight, trying to get takedown.
He can't hold on to him. I mean, Guida is so hard to hold on to.
Clay's slippery, man. And you know Guida has crazy cardio.
This movement.
A lot of feints from Guida here.
Great leg kicks from Guida in this fight.
Well, he was getting popped with the jab of Madsen, so now he's countering her with that kick, which is beautiful. A beautiful adjustment by Clay Guida. Danny Castillo's out of his mind.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Same side with Danny Castillo. These two dudes are out of their minds, man.
Castillo's underslept. He has 2 young. Madsen has attempted just 1 takedown. None for Guida. As we come up on 1 minute to go here in round 2.
Yeah, Madsen is landing that jab. You see him busting up the nose there. Guida.
You hear the corner of Madsen saying you can't win with just a jab. You got to follow with the right hand.
I think perhaps it's the damage to that lead leg, but Madsen's offense has really waned here late round 2. And look at Clay Guida, 9th fighter in UFC history with north of 6 hours of octagon time. That just sounds terrible.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, round 3. Coming up.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Discover Card. I just got my cashback match. Is this for real? Yep. We match all the cashback new card members earn at the end of their first year automatically. Whoa, I got my money. Trying to contain yourself, isn't it? Uh-huh. Let it go.
Get a dollar-for-dollar match at the end of your first year, only from Discover.
Well, you want the quiet life, dead batteries, empty streets.
Welcome to Advance Auto Parts.
I need one of those. Happy trip. Hey, that's my line.
Die Hard batteries, only sold by Advance and CarQuest Auto Parts.
Right after the main event, don't miss a recap of all the action. The UFC Fight Night post-show is yours on ESPN+. Karen Bryan, Alan Jouban, Bilal Muhammad, break it all down. Also Laura Sanko with interviews from the winners. It's only on ESPN+.
I think, oh my goodness, I think Madsen fought a good first round. Guida fought a great second round. And now we see what happens in round 3. I think this round will determine who wins this fight.
Yeah, just when I know who I think's ahead in the strike count, I look at our numbers and it tells me something different.
Can't listen to that, man.
Ignore those numbers, my man. I love these stat guys.
Yeah.
Judges don't have them. They're unofficial. If you want those numbers, though, unofficially significant strikes, Madsen 58, Guida 48.
Close fight, that's all I know.
It is.
Not enough proactivity from Madsen, being reactive late in the fight. 3.5 to go. Guida back to work on that lead leg. He's landed 24 times on that big right from Madsen lands.
Nice little land there from Madsen.
Beautiful uppercut as he enters in the range here. The one thing Madsen's doing really good is keeping Clay on the outside, having Clay skirting along the side of the outside.